Please welcome nationally syndicated radio host and the
here's Laura Ingraham.
LifeSat, Laura Ingraham.
Maybe it was by Shirley Jackson.
What?
What? Guess it was by Shirley Jackson. Jeez.
It was written by Shirley Jackson.
Oh, here's Laura Ingraham.
Hey, everybody.
Laura Ingraham, who survived cancer and learned nothing. She will not be able to cross over. She's learned nothing.
She's in favor of adult diapers
Samuel,
for
but
all.
she has adopted a child from Guatemala. And I want the hired guns in Latin America and Guatemala sponsored by our economic hitman. U.S.-supported covert ops in Guatemala. They are connected to her adopted Guatemalan child.
My kids know me by my most important name.
Mom.
Mom.
Yes, her child was adopted from Guatemala, where we have had hired mercenaries for years.
They're watching in Minnesota right now. And hi, kids.
Why do you gotta say adopted
and I'm here
children?
tonight supporting Donald Trump.
Samuel, I'm dying.
Because, like most Americans, I refuse to leave my kids a country that is worse off than the ones that my parents left.
Samuel, she's evil. She's part of the hired guns in Guatemala, the dictatorship of finance, the U.S.-supported slaughter,
Depression-era New England.
the geopolitical crisis, and her adopted child from Guatemala. Can you not? This is like a child's jigsaw puzzle.
You know, I'm struck by
She waited tables until she was 73 years old.
Laura Ingraham coming on talking about
she's
how
gonna give her fake backstory of humility.
her
He worked at his car wash.
her dad was a vet, her mom was a waiter.
I know
She
all about these fake.
she just makes her
backstories.
living
They
off the
come
radio.
from the same company, Sam.
And they scrimped and saved. My mother made my
Friend,
clothes.
I hear Samuel.
Yes.
She wore the same winter coat for 40 years.
Oh my God, a coat of many colors. What is she, Dolly
Any extra
Parton?
money in our house went into the bank for our education. And we learned that there is dignity in every job. Every job. No matter what you do. My brothers, they picked tobacco and delivered newspapers. I picked blueberries and raked lawns. We did what we had to do. You see,
Picking blueberries, not hard.
Didn't
Done it.
believe there were
Pretty
jobs
easy.
that Americans wouldn't do.
In fact, I will do that when there's an opportunity to pick your own blueberries. I'll do that. Not even get paid. To pay to pick blueberries, I will pick.
In the early 70s, I was a little kid, and I remember watching the news with my mom at night. And one night I asked her,
I think we
said,
lost
Mom,
Katherine Harris.
why are people
she's still-
burning the American flag? And she looked at me
And
she
said,
answered,
Laura, don't make up
Honey,
stories.
because their parents didn't teach them about respect.
Authoritarian
You would
mindset.
have loved
Right.
my mother.
And then she beat me with a belt. And that's why I remember that story.
Respect. Respect. We see it in decline in America once again. The people don't respect the government. The government doesn't respect the people, not even our veterans. Politicians, they don't respect the Constitution. Many do not respect the life of the infant in the womb or the elderly who languish alone.
Wow, that shows, I think, the weakness of the anti-abortion folk, that you've got to conflate the fetus with
Others, they don't
actual
respect the
people
police.
who are elderly.
The men and women who risk their lives every day for every one of us. And, hey, many in public office, we know this all too well, don't we? Many in public office don't enforce or respect the rule of law. Isn't that right, Mrs. Clinton? That's right.
We gotta put a best of on Drew. We're gonna lose every fucking station we have.
Too many citizens and non-citizens don't respect our laws either. And many of our allies, they don't respect us anymore.
Our allies don't respect us anymore.
My friends, it is really sad. It's heartbreaking to see this happen to the country that we love. This is our home. It belongs to us, to our children, to our grandchildren. It's where our dead are buried. And we deserve better, and we can do better. Like us, Donald Trump understands that we have to turn this around. We have to restore respect across all levels of society. Unlike us, Hillary Clinton believes the status quo is just fine because she helped create it.
What's going on?
Donald
What do
Trump
I do,
knows
guys?
that a nation without borders isn't a nation at all. But Hillary Clinton, she doesn't believe in borders. Donald Trump knows that a country must put its citizens first. Its own people first. Now, what about Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton thinks America is just another nation in a global order.
Does this
Donald Trump,
non-American exceptionalism
he
play to
understands
normal
that
human
America's
beings?
greatness,
Like, Hillary Clinton just
it
thinks
comes
we're a
from her
country.
people. It comes from her freedom.
I honestly, I have no sense of this.
Hillary Clinton, well, she believes our greatness can only be found in the ever-growing, bloated government bureaucracy that only she, Her Majesty, can rule over.
It's pretty amazing
See the
that they
robes
put
being placed over her shoulders.
a AM
She
talk
believes
radio
that there's a
host
government solution
in their
for every
prime
problem.
time, right? I mean, like,
No, Hillary.
It could have been any of a
You're the
number
problem.
too. I feel like it could have been Hugh Hewitt or anybody really that wanted
but
to
I'm
have
just
it.
saying, like, the idea, this would be unheard of years ago.
I was thinking about it back when I was in high school, back in 1979. We were in a mess back then too, right? We waited in line for gas. We waited for our hostages to come home. We waited for someone to convince us that the long national nightmare would soon be over. And then Ronald Reagan rode in just in time to restore our national confidence. Oh, he's watching us today. He's watching.
Confused by what he's seeing,
He
but he's
rode in
watching.
to restore our national confidence,
Where am
restore
I?
our economy,
Am I still
and
alive?
our military.
I don't understand, Nancy.
Today, many of our people wait for jobs.
Why does Peggy Noonan still keep
We
knocking
wait for
on
a
my
strategy,
casket?
any strategy to
What
keep
is she
us
doing?
safe. And our veterans, They die waiting for decent care. Well, everybody, with Donald J. Trump, thank God that wait is over. It's done. Now, Donald Trump has pledged to work tirelessly to get our country back on track. I want to say this very plainly. We should all, even all you boys with wounded feelings and bruised egos, and we love you, but you must honor your pledge to support Donald Trump now. Tonight.
That pledge seems like it was yesterday.
I hope they're listening to you. I hope they are listening.
This is actually kind of interesting because there's a divide between the people on the floor and like who they think might steal Trump from them.
What do you mean?
Like this seems all framed like they're gonna like she's like they need to get behind Trump, and like the people on the floor are like, well, they're worried that the elites are gonna ruin it for them.
Yeah, I think that they're setting that up also on purpose. I mean, this
We have
is
stagnating wages. We have skyrocketing health care costs.
this is the laying the groundwork for
doubling
the
of
stabbed in the
debt,
back
the threat of ISIS, the rise of China.
argument.
And the Democrats' answer to all that is to nominate the woman who helped to orchestrate America's decline. Now think about it. That has to be some cruel joke, like skinny jeans on men or man buns or something like that.
About a year
That's a bad joke.
from being topical.
Now, I don't want to sit around and tell my kids stories someday about how great America used to be. Do you? We never give up. We rise to every challenge. We fight and we win. We're Americans. And we need America, we need a president who believes in the Constitution and who
I
will
need more
fight
alcohol.
for
This is
us,
really
not against us, treat us like an ally, not an enemy, fight alongside with us. We are not the enemy, we're
I think I
the
probably
people.
just need the bottle, the entire bottle. Let me get some ice too.
We're not
I
your
gotta stand up. My
servants.
back is
You're ours.
back is frozen up already. Thames Darwin, Sam, you got to see the interview with Ian Black on Dave Rubin's show. Black nailed the
To all
whole
my
Trump
friends, they're
alt-right
way up
cluster
there
F.
in the press.
Is it good?
I see you. Hello.
Bull Prague. I wonder how much of the
Hello.
speeches will be on
To all
tonight's
my friends up there in the
theme
press.
of Make America First Again. As long as
You
they
all
finally talk
know
about Benghazi.
why in your heart Donald Trump won the Republican nomination. You know it.
I know it.
You know why he won it?
Yes, I know. Because you're
Because
all
he dared
losers.
to call out the phonies, the frauds, and the
No.
corruption that has gone unexposed
No.
and uncovered for too long.
I love it.
Too long. Do your job.
British Joe, I'm eating takeout curry to show solidarity with our Muslim friends tonight. Deuce Me Daily, apparently Third Eye Blind frontman Stephen Jenkins epically rolled the outdoor party of the RNC convention during their performance last night. Freaking awesome. Trolled. Huh. What are you, Third Eye Blind? Trolled the outdoor RNC party? I didn't hear that. Ed Troop Tent. So Kasich was offered Dick Cheney's role?
Doing your job is a novel concept. And by the way, people on another cable network were talking about how there was no energy in the room last night. Why don't you sit here with the people?
That's all right.
What a joke. America is on to you. Donald Trump respects us enough to tell us the hard truths about what has happened to our country on issues
Don't
like
piss down my
immigration,
back and tell me it's raining.
trade, our diminished status around the world, even in the face of unfair criticism and sheer hatred. They had their chance. Now, it's our chance.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lay, rodelay, rodelay, hoo-hoo. Now it was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay, rodelay, rodeloo.
America, let us tonight go forth and reject the politics of division. Let's defeat the Clinton machine.
Charge.
Let's send the consultants, the pollsters, and the lobbyists.
We've got anger for a reason!
Let's give the power back to the people.
Say, baby, put down that pipe and get my pipe up.
And let's elect Donald Trump, President of the United States.
Thinking people
God
know
bless
better.
you and God bless the United States of America.
Oh, yeah. This is the night, I think, where I actually literally have to be transported out of here on a gurney.
Businessman Phil Ruffin.
Oh, this is a good time for me to
Great
stop and pour a drink. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.